Hello everyone, it's me, Anthony Coach, a guitarist on YouTube. Today, talking about alternate picking, yet again.
Oh really? Yes. Again? Yes.
Yes, but the more information out there about alternate picking, the better. And I'm actually going to give you a really good exercise that aims to not only improve your alternate picking, but to just improve your general timing, your rhythm, because I think that gets so overlooked with this as a technique. Before I show you the exercise though, I want to invite you to the Facebook group. We've got a very small Facebook group called the Couch Potatoes Guitar Community, full of wonderful like-minded guitarists who just chat about guitar stuff and post funny pictures and all the rest of it. The link to it is in the description. We'd love to see you there. Right, we're jumping straight in today, not messing about with today's video. There is something very important that you can see on this screen to do with guitar practice. No, it's not the guitar. What is it? It's like, where's Wally?
Where's Wally?
Can anyone see it? It's this thing. Okay, you need your metronome for this exercise. I'm going to show you this exercise at a speed. I'm just going to choose a speed and then I'm going to show you this exercise. You can have your metronome at whatever you want. You can play along with me or you can watch the video and do it at your leisure. But today I'm at 60 BPM. A lot of the time on guitar, when we're playing fast stuff, when your guitar playing heroes are playing fast stuff, they're generally sometimes playing 3-note per string patterns. The only problem with playing 3-note per string patterns is it makes you think in threes, but the music and subdivisions might be grouped in 4s or 2s or 6s. So that's what this exercise is all about. Getting 3 notes fluid in grouping in 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s and 6s. Really important. We're skipping over 5s. 5s is its own beast and so are 7s. But 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s and 6s, they're the main ones that get used mostly. They'll get a lot of the job done for you, is what I'm trying to say. So starting off, you grab your metronome and you get it ticking. And I'm going to use the notes 5, or the frets 5, 7 and 8 on the B string. Very strict alternate picking, obviously, or else why would we all be here? You know, for some players, that's the first challenge, to play at slow tempos, not to be ahead of the beat and not after the beat. And you can go on and on and on and on with that as much as you want. You can even increase the metronome speed. That would be the next step. Take it up by 5 BPM, 10, 50, whatever. Okay, you can do that, but make sure that you bring it back down, in my case, to 60 for the second part of the exercise. Because you're going to play the exact same notes, but you're going to play 2 notes per click, but you're playing 3 notes on the fretboard. So it's going to feel weird doing that. Grouping in 2s, but you're playing 3s, like this. It's going to go. Turn my guitar down just a little bit. Do you hear that? Without that 3-note pattern going, all I'm doing is ba, 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and... You know, it's a good idea, just a little side tip here, to practice going, changing the plectrum attack. Going for snappy notes, smooth notes, quiet notes, loud notes. Okay, that's 2s. What about 3s? Still keeping the metronome the same. So that click, that's going to be ba 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 ba, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a, not 1 and a 2 and a ba ba ba, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. We don't want that. We want evenness. 1 2 3 ba da da ba da 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 da. This one feels more natural because I'm playing 3 notes and I'm grouping in 3s to that metronome. The thing that does feel a bit unnatural is that on one of the clicks I'm picking down, and on one of them I'm picking up. So that might be a bit of a hurdle that you'd not yet considered. Okay, just like the other stages, you can increase the metronome and try grouping in 1s, 2s and 3s a bit faster, but then bring it back down for the next step, and I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. We're going to group in 4s. First of all, we have to perceive it. Don't play, don't care about this. We have to subdivide that now into 4 equal spaces of time. Ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da da da, 1 2 3 4 2 2 3 4 3 2 3 4 4 2 3 4 ba da 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 da. What's that going to be? That's going to be do you hear what I'm doing there? I'm accenting different notes. On one of those clicks, that is the note that's in charge, you know, on the beat. Then on the next click, it's that note. Then on the next click, it's that note. It's tricky. It's tricky to get your head around it, but don't skip over this one. I'm now going to group in 6s. This is the last one that we do because this ramps up the speed considerably, considering that we did 1 note per click. Grouping that in 6s. 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 quiet, loud, snappy, smoother, accenting, just vary that picking hand. It builds some wonderful muscle memory. For adding articulation. You don't want to end up playing alternate picking like a machine. You want to be able to add articulation to it. If you practice 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s and 6s, yeah, the 5s and 7s and 8s do exist, but just those numbers alone, you are practicing so much. You get so much of the work done. It's quite rare to find the others in music, especially as alternate picked runs, which is the idea behind this. Just chose 3 notes, keeping it nice and accessible, but this can be taken across different scales. Let me do that. I'm going to ramp the speed up a little bit, because when I get to 6s, that's going to be super fast. Let's take it to 80. And I'm going to move the pattern from this to this. And then back. Here we go. So 1s. 2s. 3s. 4s. Got to think about 6s. Okay. Tough that one. definitely give it a go. You get a massive alternate picking workout. It's nice to speed up at every BPM with all those subdivisions along the way, and it gets you that goal of that alternate picking that every guitarist seems to want, because heaven forbid we play a bit of legato every now and again. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to play some of those exercises again, a little bit faster, with some more patterns, while these beautiful, incredible, wonderful names pop up here. Those beautiful people who support me on Patreon. I am Anthony Couch at 100 BPM, saying thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.